Here are two examples of solving equations with distributive property, keeping in mind that distributive property usually has parentheses in them. So you're going to go ahead and take a look at this first problem on the left here, and I'm going to box everything in yellow because that is what it means. It means two groups of x plus 4. So what I can do is draw two groups and put x plus 4 in them. And I can see that I have x 2 times, which gives me 2x, and I have 4 2 times, which gives me 8. And then I solve like I normally would. So I'm going to box this 2x. This is going to be variables. This is going to be integers. What doesn't belong there? That positive 8 doesn't belong, so we know we have to subtract 8 from this side and subtract 8 from that side. Positive 8, negative 8 make a 0. And then we have negative 2 and a negative 8, so it's a party. Everyone's getting together, and it's a negative party. Everybody all together is 10. And then we're going to take our final step, which is 2 times what number gives you negative 10? Well, we know that we want it to be a 1x, so the only option we have is multiply or divide. In this case, we're going to divide by 2 on both sides, and x is going to equal negative 5. Okay, and that one's pretty easy because you can draw the pictures, but if you compare that one to the next one, this one is read as opposite 12 groups of negative x plus 5. The first one, you only had 2 groups. Well, this time we have 12 of them. So we want to make sure that we don't want to sit here and keep drawing all those 12 circles. But the first thing we notice, the biggest difference on this problem is it says opposite. So for the opposite, what we need to make sure we do is take the opposite of everything in here, in this box. So the opposite of a negative 12 is a positive 12. The opposite of a negative x becomes a positive x, and the opposite of a positive 5 becomes a negative 5. Now that we've taken the opposite of everything, we want to draw 12 groups. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to keep drawing these. I know there's going to be 12 circles. Within those circles, I'm going to have x minus 5. So what I can do is just picture that there are x minus 5 in 12 groups. So if I were to solve this, isn't this the same as saying x 12 times? Because you have x in each of the 12 groups. So it's going to be 12x, and you have negative 5 12 times, which is the same as 12 times 5, which gives you negative 60. And then we're going to solve like we normally would. I want to get rid of that negative 60 by adding 60 to both sides. And we end up with negative 60 and positive 60 make a 0. And I have 144 plus 60, which is 204. And then we have this 12x left over, which is the same as 204. Keeping in mind that we want to make this into a 1x, so the only option is either multiply and divide, and in this case we're dividing by 12 on both sides, and x will equal 17. And that's it. Hopefully you'll be able to solve these on your own now. Thanks for watching.